Aaron, that big 10-run inning, Aaron Boone talked about Austin Wells kind of setting the table there, and then Peraza coming up with a big hit. Just what have you seen from Peraza as he's getting more playing time and opportunity?
Just consistent at bats, getting the swing off on pitches in the zone, coming up with some big hits for us. It's been fun to watch. I know he had some big hits early in the season against Pittsburgh, big hit in Sacramento. This is a guy that you give him consistent playing time. We've seen the numbers through his whole, minor league career, what he can do. So just give him a chance to play every single day. Good things are going to happen.
I asked Cody about that 10-run inning, and he said being a part of that is fun. Just how would you describe what it's like when you guys are going through an inning like that, when you're putting up that amount of runs?
Oh, it's special because you don't know what's going to happen. You just kind of look at every single guy, and, just good at-bat after good at-bat. It makes it tough on the opposing pitching staff because, they want to walk a certain guy, pitch around somebody else, leave some pitches over the heart of the plate for somebody, something good's going to happen. So just all of us kind of feeding off each other, and, we've been kind of waiting for that big inning, since we've been here in these 2 games. So it was finally good to get that big inning and help out Max, who was pitching a heck of a game.
They walked you there, which is a rarity. I mean, it was only your 9th intentional walk of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, it's been tough, but I'll take my walks when I can, especially with, how Bellinger's been swinging the bat behind me, and, if Goldie's hitting in front or behind me as well. If I can get on base for those guys, they're going to do something special. And, in that situation, the walk kind of helped us out and kind of kept things rolling. So you never know what's going to happen. You just got to stay ready to hit every single time.
Aaron, what's your take on Max's pickoff move?
Just from the times I faced him and been on first base, I don't think I moved. I just stared at him, and I waited till I saw that ball probably in the catcher's glove before I took my lead. It's impressive, because even in the outfield, he'll catch me sometimes where I'm kind of watching him, watching home plate, and it's the best in the game. We've known about it for years, and getting a chance to see it now every 5 days, it's pretty cool.
Are you surprised that players even step off first base, knowing what he can do?
I love the confidence out of a lot of teams that we played where they kind of try to test him, see what he's about. Is he reading? Is he not reading what's happening? And, I'm going to take my chances with Max out there.
Tony said that you guys had good at-bats last night as well, even though weren't able to get that big hit, a lot of hard hit balls. Even still, though, is it a relief when a Peraza hits that ball off the wall? A lot of guys said that really kind of got them going because, finally, we got that big hit.
Yeah, that's what, like I said, that's what we've been kind of waiting on the past 2 days. And, the first night we had some great at-bats, some great swings, and just couldn't really string a couple together. But then, Peraza comes up big for us, has that big swing. I think it kind of, because we were all kind of pissed that we, gave up the lead there in the inning prior. But, the boys, they answered back. I think that was the main thing is we're like, all right, tie game. We got our ace on the mound. Let's go to work and do our thing.
These regular season games, of course. You've been here now and hit in the box in regular season. How's it? Obviously, the results are there.
Oh, the stadium's great. It's always fans always show up in numbers at the packed house. Great place to hit. The jog out to right field is a little different than going to Yankee Stadium, but I enjoy it. It's a good atmosphere, a good place to play.
Do you feel like this is the best 2-month period you've ever had?
No, I wouldn't say so. I don't feel too great at the plate, but we're getting there.
Feel too great at the plate?
Always a work in progress.
It's a surprise, though, to watch you hit if you don't feel too great at the plate.
Yeah, just like I said, I've been trying to keep it simple. Trying to look at what I've done the past 2 months or even the night before. It's about what I can try to do today and try to capitalize that and help our team win.
You've been batting .400 for 2 months.
Long season. It's a long season, that's for sure. I'm trying to look at the numbers. And like I said,
You don't look at them?
No, there's no need because numbers are in the past. It's about what you can do today and help the team win.
Still, it's kind of remarkable with you and Cody in the same lineup. You're 2 of, I think, 8 guys in the modern era to have this deep into the season hit above 390 and have 18 home runs. What does that say about the depth of the lineup? You have 2 guys that have that on their resume.
We're lucky to have them. Especially after last season, a couple of roster changes. The team was going to look a lot different. But, going out, to get Cody Bellinger, make a trade, go out there and sign Goldschmidt, one of the best first basemen in the game for a long time, and, add some more pitching depth. We're a well-rounded team. I trust every single guy in that lineup, so it's been pretty special.
Was there ever a time when you were little when you looked at your stats a lot and maybe somebody told you to stop that because you are one that won't ever brag about what you do, but that when you were younger in high school or Little League, did Did you talk about or brag about your stats at all when you were little, or never?
Tried not to, just because my dad kind of would always give me the quote, if what you did yesterday still seemed big today, then you haven't done anything today. So it's like, it doesn't matter what you did yesterday. You know, if you're still, you know, happy about your good game last night, then, you know, you probably haven't done anything today. So go to work and try to do something today to, you know, help the team win. So he helped me have that mindset just to go out there and focus on today.
You're a high school coach too, right?
Yeah, he was good. He was good. Same kind of thing.
Thanks.